excited that you made your way up to Shamineau. Enjoy your stay. Visit the horses, but don't eat the hay.
I can show you how to do it.
I don't see it on YouTube yet.
Welcome to camp, we're glad you've come. Hope you're ready to have some fun. If you got bad breath, then chew some gum. The summer started and we're glad you're here. We've been waiting for you for a year. Once my uncle got chased by a deer, and I don't know what that means. I just came out and said it. Don't know if we are ever gonna get it. I wish I had a point, but I probably forget it. Glad you're here at Camp Shamineau.
Well, hi, Skip quickly here, for real this time. Had a little technical difficulties, but we are live and on the air and good to go now. Here on Shamineau for live, local, and up-to-minute news you can count on. Straight from the source. From a friend you can trust. Your 24-hour news source. Making a difference you can see. So, let's get going with today's top stories. We're going to have a hard-hitting investigation once again with Gail Weatherby, which we've appreciated diving into the bottom of this exclusive content, so that is coming right up. We have evolving world news once again with Ed Headley and some developing breaking news, and we will have details to you as soon as they become available. Let's jump right in. Gail Weatherby has a hard-hitting investigation, as she often does, where she digs into a question that many have had, especially after being at Camp Shamineau, the best camp on earth. For more on that, let's go to our field correspondent, Gail Weatherby.
Thank you, Skip. As you know, it is the last day on Shamineau, and as my passion for investigation has grown over these weeks, I decided to do one final investigation into our own staff. One question that has been on the mind of all of us since this began is, are Shamineau staff crazy? I decided to dive into this and use evidence from past episodes in order to answer this question. Here's what we found out.
Okay. All right.
Welcome to the vast world of the underwater playground.
And you feel loud! Ah!
See?
Anyways, so if you look outside here, and if you look, oh no!
Are you ready? Intimidation.
I found a wild cat in the gym.
Science rules.
I just swallowed a leaf, guys.
Thank you for sitting down for this exclusive interview. Yeah, thanks for having me. Are you aware of the fact that you have been me this entire time, and every interview is just me talking to myself or you talking to yourself? Yeah, I've known that, but I really enjoy working on the videos for Shamineau Live, so I'll probably keep doing it. And you're okay with that? Of course. It's super fun to do, and I love being with all the people, so I don't see any problems with talking to myself or yourself, yeah. I don't see any problems with it. That sounds crazy to me, folks. As you can see, the evidence is astounding in favor of the fact that Camp Shamineau staff may be crazy, but in the best way possible. We are just a group of Jesus lovers who want to come hand in hand with the rest of the Jesus lovers around the world and celebrate everything that God has given us. Thank you for all of your time spent with us on Shamineau News, And I'm giving it back to the studio one final time as Gail Weatherby. Signing off.
Thanks, Gail. And yeah, indisputable evidence, and there's a lot of it. So, and yeah, if you want to come and see the crazy and fun staff for yourself, get signed up for summer camp here at Camp Shamineau, the best camp ever, at shamineau.org. And yeah, it's the best camp ever. Ever. Alright, in world news, Ed Headley comes to us with some world news from around the world. Let's send it down to Ed from around the world.
This is Ed Headley reporting with Shamineau. I'm here on the outskirts of Jericho reporting on a developing story. Last week, the people of Israel crossed the Jordan River into the land of Canaan. For the last 6 days, the army of Israel has been marching around the city of Jericho, a heavily fortified city with a wall that runs around the perimeter. Today, however, they have broken their pattern. Instead of marching around the city one time, they have been marching around the city several times, as they are currently doing as we speak. I have with me on the phone Joshua, the son of Nun and the commander of the army of Israel. Joshua, thank you for taking time to be with us today.
Anytime, Ed.
Joshua, can you tell us exactly what your army is doing?
Well, Ed, we are doing exactly what the Lord has told us to do. For 6 days, we were to silently march around the city once. Today, the 7th day, we were told to march around the city 7 times. Once we've done this, the Lord has promised to give the city into our hands.
Amazing. Please explain for our audience at home the significance of the city of Jericho.
Well, as you know, Jericho sits just off the coast of the Jordan River, in the land that the Lord has promised to us. To gain access to the land, we must first defeat Jericho. Once we've done this, we will be able to take the rest of the land that has been promised to us.
Thank you. If my understanding is correct, Israel has been wandering in the desert for 40 years since the liberation from imprisonment in Egypt. How do you know that now is the time to enter the land?
Well, several reasons. However, a new one came fairly recently. During our 40 years in the desert, the Lord has been faithfully providing manna, a type of grain from the sky with the morning dew. But in the last few days, the manna has been cut off. It's time for the people of Israel to live off the produce of the land. And to do that, we must first take the land.
Amazing. But how do you know that the Lord will act in your favor?
Well, because He told us He would. And the Lord does not lie. In addition, we have already seen the Lord do many incredible things. When we left Egypt, as you know, the Lord parted the waters of the Red Sea for us to have a way through. Just days ago, we saw a similar miracle. The Jordan River stood between us and Jericho, but God stopped the waters of the river. They built up upstream and everything downstream dried up. We were able to cross the Jordan River on dry ground, just as our fathers passed through the Red Sea on dry ground as well.
Incredible.
I'm gonna have to get going, Ed. It appears that we're getting towards the end of our 7th circuit around the city.
Thank you for taking the time to be with us today. While we wait to see what happens, I would like to play a recording of an interview that I conducted with one of the leaders of Jericho earlier today. Here is what he had to say.
The moon in Jericho has been going back and forth over the last several days. When it was reported to us that the Israelites were coming our way, we weren't afraid. We knew that the Jordan River would stop them, but it didn't. After that, the people of Jericho started to worry. Then when the Israelite army surrounded us, the town became all the more tense. However, they didn't do anything. Now, they have been marching around the city every day, doing nothing. As you can imagine, the mood in the city is becoming much more light and joyful. At this point, we have the gates of the city shut, but only a few individuals in the city really think the Israelites will be able to do anything. They have a large army, but our walls are advanced. There's no way they would be able to get through, even if they tried. Now, we just wait until they're worn out before we attack and defeat them.
I have been unable to get through for a second interview. However, it appears that the Israelites have just finished their 7th circuit around the city, and it appears that Joshua is speaking to them.
Shout! For the Lord has given you the city.
This is truly incredible. This is truly amazing. The walls of Jericho are falling. It appears as though the Israelites are going to win the battle after all. This all goes to show the importance of trusting God, even in situations that seem impossible, because God is powerful. The Israelites trusted God and relied on Him, and God followed through for them. This has been Ed Headley reporting with Shamineau. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you as always, Ed. We appreciate that. We are now getting word that we have some breaking news from our field correspondent, Jackie Journey.
Hi, my name is Jackie Journey. I'm here with some interesting news. Not all that glitters is gold. Blue glitter, red glitter, white glitter.
Huh. Never would have guessed that. Never really thought of that, so. Okay. In recent weeks here in the North Country, the lakes have been opening up and are starting to be ready for swimming. But many have tweeted in with this burning question: how cold is the lake? Well, with answers to that question, here are Jack and Pierce Storm.
Guys, this is Jack from Shamineau, and this is
Pierce Storm from Shamineau, reporting live.
So as you guys already know, we give you the latest, the most breaking news ever. We give you traffic reports, and now we're going to give you water temps.
Yes, he said water temps, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're here in front of our lovely Shamineau Island. As
Island!
There are buildings there. That's ours. That's pretty cool.
We own them.
Not us personally, though. That'd be weird. That'd be cool, though.
That'd be kind of cool to own our own island.
Anyways, we're going to show you how to properly test your water temperature.
Are you ready? Tap up.
On your count, Jack. Tres, dos, uno.
It is for sure water, and it is not more than 50 degrees, ladies and gentlemen. That is the live water temperature. Hurry up!
It is quite warm, actually.
It's actually not bad, honestly.
Scott and I could probably swim in there all day, but we chose not to
because we don't want to.
We got places to be.
We got news to report for you guys.
Yeah!
Yeah, news.
Anyways,
on to the next lake. Here we go.
Yeah!
Woo!
Hey guys, it's Jack and
Pierce Storm.
We're back, and as you can tell, this is not Shamineau. This is Round Lake.
It is round because it is round, like a circle.
Yes, just like a circle. Let's get that temperature though. Ready?
Water temp!
Oh, okay. Okay, Scott. Okay, Pierce. How do you feel?
It's cold, but not actually. You know what?
It's a little warmer though.
It's like actually, it's like swimming weather.
Okay.
You can just swim it.
Wait. We have to go to another one.
Oh, another lake. Here we go. Back in the car. Back in the car. It's the lake we go.
Hey guys, this is
Pierce Storm.
And I'm Jack.
That is
Pierce,
Jack.
What lake is this?
This lake is Lake Alexander, the east side, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, as you can see, the sun's, don't look up there quite. It's very blinding. But this is east. I'm looking eastward. Now I'm looking westward. Now I'm looking north.
I'm looking south.
Beautiful. So, as you already know, we're going to check this temperature. Pierce, you ready?
Heck yeah, bro. Let's dap it up. Into the water.
That was a lot.
This one is significantly colder than Round Lake.
And shallower. Holy cow.
Yeah, I got to show real quick. The thing is, Lake Alexander is
quite big.
So if this is Lake Alexander, this is Lake Round. It's like that big. So the water set heats up a little bit faster in Round Lake. But this is Lake Alexander. We gotta go. We're going to the next lake. Here we go.
Hey guys, you already know our names. We're not going to tell it to you again.
You have to guess them. Just kidding. It's the same video, so you don't have to guess them.
My name is... Say it now. Say it. And his name is?
My name is...
Somebody's middle name. Who
Oh,
knows?
I heard it.
Ooh. Anyways, this is Fish Trap Lake. As you can see, it's a lake with fish in it.
And it has water. And it traps them in water because...
That's where fish live.
Yes.
Anyways, so this is gonna be our most extreme testing ever. Hold on. Okay. Are you ready, Pierce?
Yes. Are you ready, Jack?
Yar. Ready?
Here we go. 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jump the ladder. Here we go. The ladder. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty nice. Wow. That's really good water. Wow. Probably not. So I don't know if I would. It's okay to access with all the bolt gas.
I love the bolt gas though. It's so gassy. Yeah. Anyways,
true.
That was water temperature
Yeah.
testing with us.
And
With
so
our names.
thank you very much for coming to water temp testing.
Yeah. We may or may not see you again.
In the near foreseeable future, except this is the last newscast day.
We'll see you in the summer.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
This is Pierce Storm signing off with Jack.
And thanks for getting a first-hand look for that report. Also, many of the portions of that segment were previously recorded. And today in sports, Pierce Storm gives us an exclusive look into the art of one-on-nothing sports. Let's send it down to Pierce.
This is Pierce Storm here reporting live on your sports. Since the stay-home was lifted, we have sports starting to start up again. Right now we have our 9-square master here playing with himself, and he's actually really good at this sport. That's a statement. Oh wow. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our next sport here. This is Pierce Storm here. Only a little bit of a nose just there from Mr. Logan himself. But I here am watching the man, the myth, the legend, play some volleyball, getting ready for his warm-ups. He's going good, he's having a good time. He's getting set up and ready for our volleyball season here coming up. Look at his form there on his little pitch up and top. And just keeping him to himself, practicing that dribbling, you know, the good form, good whatever. Okay, and we're being attacked by the ball here. But great job. We get volleyball season going here quick. So let's move on to the next sport here. All right, Pierce Storm here. I'm watching the legendary basketball player himself practice and warm up. All right, I'm here with the basketball last sport I'm going to cover today. Look at those dribbling skills. I'm telling you guys, this guy in the miniature hoop league is unstoppable, okay? So his talent he's got here, you know, he is just ready to rock and roll. He's dribbling so good. He's ready to go. You know? And apparently, I'm just like getting dunked on. Yeah! So, that's all I have for sports today. Back to you in the studio, Skip.
Thank you, Pierce, for that in-depth reporting. Really got to keep your head on a swivel. Okay. We are now receiving word that we have even more breaking news. Reporting on that news is Jackie Journey. Here she is in the field, bringing us the news as it's breaking in the field.
Hello, my name is Jackie Journey, and I'm here with some breaking news for you guys. So just last week, we heard about a young family who discovered in their own fire pit a time capsule from the previous owners. So we retrieved this said time capsule, and we've been trying to figure out a way to look at the contents since we have no idea when this was made or buried in this fire pit. Luckily, we had an anonymous tip to the lock on this bag. So I'm gonna open the bag. What was the code? 330. Go past the 3. I got in, guys. Here I am. We're gonna take a look in this time capsule, this blast from the past. Hopefully there's some thrilling things in here and we'll be able to find out the timing from where this time capsule was made. The first thing I see is a pair of glasses. These are some nice glasses. I hope whoever put them in has contacts or something, so they can still see. Maybe they got new glasses, and those are, maybe they're like spy glasses. No, nothing's happening. Glasses. That's super cool. Pretty nice looking too. It looks like we have an energy drink. Don't know how long. Those probably stay good for pretty long, I hope. I don't know. Selfie stick. That's pretty fantastic in my opinion. These don't look like old things. We got a lotion in here. Interesting. A face mask. Those nice ones, you smooth on your face and peel off after a while. This is really intriguing things. We have a hair straightener. I don't know if this should be left outside, to be honest, but I don't know. Whoever put it in obviously had a reason for that. So, whoa, this is incredible, guys. This is so obvious from when this is from. We have the makeup palette. Obviously, this is some incredible things. Very new things, too. Oh, look, they included a nice little brushy brush for the makeup. Anyways, don't know how to use those things. Oh, wow. Last thing is this iPod Touch. Wow, this was left in a time capsule. Oh my gosh. Looks like there's no password on it, so I got in. I got into this iPod that someone put in the time capsule. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can figure out the date of like the last picture on here to see how, you know, recent this is. Whoa. The last picture on here is from 2018, so I guess this time capsule that was found in the fireplace is just a couple years old. And, you know, we may never know who buried this, but honestly, we can learn a lot from this past couple of years, from this wonderful time capsule that we've been gifted with. That was really a special thing to be able to look into. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this breaking news story where I got to look into this time capsule. You know, maybe I should make my own time capsule. That'd be kind of fun. Anyways, this is Jackie Journey signing off. Back to you, Skip.
Thanks, Jackie. And seems like you might have grabbed your sister's backpack there. So, all right, let's get a check of the weather with Pierce Storm.
Pierce Storm here reporting on your weather today. Outside, as you can tell, it is a beautiful day in this neighborhood of Shamineau. Foreshadow until tomorrow, or Friday, excuse me. But it's a beautiful day. Not so much sun, but it is still warm. You know what I'm saying? So like, it is hot, but it's not too hot. So it's like that perfect temperature. And so actually, when you're doing this, it's actually just a lot of fun to be outside and be inside and just enjoy time outside. Tomorrow we have a chance of 50% shine. Stay with me, 50% dark here at Shamineau. But it's been Pierce Storm here reporting live news with you, and my turn. What?
My turn. Love it. Love the interactive weather. And now we have some breaking news with special exclusive coverage from our very own studio president, H.C. Bloomquist.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a breaking news story happening even as we stand here in our Shamineau woods. This is happening. Here it is. The Minnesota yellow lady slipper. Now, it's not the state plant. It's the yellow version. It comes up before the Minnesota showy pink lady slipper. But we have them coming up in our woods. Soon these will have yellow moccasin type flowers. So they're here, and they're back there, and they're over behind us, and there's about 100 different plants right here that will soon be all showing their yellow lady slippers. We have some other breaking news. See this right here? Little reddish tinge, 3 leaves, Yeah, that's not poison ivy. And over here, leaves of 3, kind of a reddish tinge to them. Yeah, that's not poison ivy either. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, this is poison ivy. Notice the 3 leaves, and when it first comes up, it's a little reddish tinge. The leaves are not real jagged, they're just kind of, you know, a few lobes here and there, but here's the real key. Even this tiny plant, you'll notice, has a wooden stem. There's a lot of things that come up that are 3 leaves and a red tinge, but they're not a wooden stem until they get much, much older. But poison ivy starts out right away with a wooden twig stem. So there you go. There is poison ivy. Gone. Kill it. Evil stuff. So there you go. Breaking news from the Shamineau woods.
Is it good? Oh. You can also do what I do to avoid poison ivy. If it's green, don't touch it, because I don't like to be itchy. Alright, let's get a bit of a traffic update in the busy downtown heart of What? Wait, sounds like Jack is actually on a lake for a little bit of a different report on traffic. Jack, what can you tell us there today?
Hey guys, it's Jack, and this is your traffic report. As you can see, we're on a lake, which is odd, because you're like, Jack, is there any traffic on the lake? And I said yes, and you're like, are you talking about boats? And I say no.
And I will say, why, of course, I'm a silly salmon. Right now, swim back to your vessel as fast as humanly possible. And then you go underwater and check the fish. Come here, I'll show you. Ready? Watch. Okay, breaking news, guys. We have, underneath me in the water, we have a crash on I-90 fish, okay? So I'm gonna go report it real quick. I'll be back. Okay, authorities are here. Okay, it looks like they're okay. We're all okay. So, that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do fish traffic. Don't try it at home. It takes 12 hours of online schooling.
And life jackets on board.
Yes.
Well, and thank you, Jack. You always keep us on our toes, even with traffic. So, there's that. All right, now for an exclusive report on a commonly asked question.
Good evening, folks. Max Powers with something for today. So, my producer came up to me and he gave me this. It's a penny. And he said, Max, here's a penny for your thoughts. Go make a video. So, here's my thought. Does it truly take 2 to tango? Let's find out. Well, I guess you could say it does take 2 to tango.
Thanks, Max, and might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle with nerves of steel. And haste makes waste. Alright, well there you have it, and let me remind you once again to get over to Shamineau.org to sign up for summer camp. We are always proud to deliver you up-to-the-minute news and information on your favorite news and information station, Shamineau. And for the last time, at least for now, we're going to be signing off of Shamineau and moving on to planning for summer camp. So thanks as always for joining us here at Shamineau's. So long, America.
Welcome to camp, we're glad you've come. Hope you're ready to have some fun. If you got bad breath, then chew some gum. The summer started and we're glad you're here.